The classroom, luckily Mrs. Mock and Miss Strickland have retired. We're going to talk about a teacher with real talent and emotion. Architecture and classic video games like Pokemon have influenced this teacher's classroom.
As a young art teacher at Batesburg-Leesville Primary, she's making her students excited to learn more and have fun while performing art. Christy Calcagno shows us how to cut, color, and create.
When you cut it, boom. You unfold it and make a snowflake.
Time to cut.
Do you want to grab crayons or markers?
Color.
There you go.
And create in Miss Livi Crowell's art class at Batesburg-Leesville Primary School.
You know what we do when we mess up? You flip it over, you try again.
It's a lesson we all can learn.
Be creative, be kind, and be brave.
She just comes up with the most creative lesson plans for these students to push them creatively, and so that makes me happy to see that as a leader, that such a young teacher already has that gift and what growth we will continue to see.
So we're gonna do cut, cut, boom.
In only her second year as an educator, Miss Crowell is tapping into her students' passions to get them interested in art.
I'm gonna show you. All of them would bring Pokemon cards in the morning, and I love Pokemon. So I just made a lesson where we looked at the art of Ken Sugimori, who created Pokemon and does all the watercolor. And then they designed their own original and learned about how the card game works, how to use watercolors and all that beautiful stuff.
And this lesson, using gaming in the classroom, earned her a spot at the Art Education Conference in Greenville.
I would take my video games and look at the cover art and then try to replicate it. Like every single day I would do stuff like that. But just fell in love with art through gaming. I'll help you. Can you try first?
Growing up in Goose Creek, Miss Crowell graduated from USC and is now taking classes online at Boston University to get her master's in art education.
I love learning, and I knew that there was room for me to grow as a teacher, and I wanted to do better to serve my students. So I was like, yeah, this feels right.
And her students like Porter and Leela agree.
She's amazing. She teaches a lot. She does good art that we've never done before. Just makes a whole difference.
She's a very good teacher. She teaches us many things, and she does fun things in class, like making clay stuff.
We have a super special surprise for Miss Crowell today.
Yes, we do. Hello, Miss Crowell. How are you today? Oh, well, I'm doing fantastic. You know why? I got a really special surprise for Miss Crowell. You guys want to see it? Yeah? Well, my name is Christy Calcagno from WLTX. Congratulations, you are our Teacher of the Week.
I loved working with the kids, and they're so sweet and they're so creative. And I mean, this is where you learn your fundamentals are going to carry you for the rest of your life. And I just loved doing all of that with them.
Her message, it's always okay to make mistakes. Just turn it over and try again.
Every single student here is an artist, even if they don't believe it in themselves, and I want them to come out of this, at least having some type of love for art that they can take into anywhere that they go in life.
Everyone's an artist. I love that.
That was very fun, and I believe we would all have a great time in her classroom. So if you know a fantastic educator that just has that extra special something that really gets kids excited about learning, you have to send us an email.
Yes, email us at tow@WLTX.com. We know a lot of you are on Christmas break right now, but that doesn't mean you can't tell us about an amazing educator. And this is a special shout out to all of the teachers and parents over in Lee County. We want to hear from you. Email us at tow@WLTX.com.